Cable Damascus flashlight project take 1. Welcome here everybody, it's Tim the blacksmith. So today, we're gonna attempt to take some steel cable, forge weld it, make it solid, and then I wanna make that into a flashlight, and I'm hoping that we can machine 5 sides on this thing, so it's a pentagon, cool shape, little EDC kind of style flashlight. Also, take a look at this, we got some merchandise, t-shirts. This is design 1, it's a Blackhawk, it says Timothy D & Company, blacksmith shop with the T in the middle. Loving this, it comes in a big red or white, and you can also get in a smaller version. Got another shirt here. Oh, hang on a second. Take a look at this. There, that's better. This one's kind of got a older vibe going on it. It says Timothy D & Company, blacksmith shop, premium quality goods, British Columbia, Canada. Again, this one comes in a couple different sizes. So description will be for that below. Please take a look. Would love it if you would support me in that way. But for now, let's jump into the project. And the first thing I'm gonna do is find my jacket, because it just so happened we got some snow last night. Not enough to break out the dog sled, but enough to bury that piece of cable. I gotta go find it. So here we go. Gonna take a look to see what it's like outside. Stop snowing. Looks like we might even got some blue sky. Here we go.
Somewhere I put that cable. I think it's around here.
Okay, so I've got my pieces of cable here, and they're all dirty and gross. So we're gonna do a little cleaning process here. Not saying this is the best way, but what I'm gonna do is just put that in the forge. Okay, so basically the oil's almost burned out of it. And then if you can, with the cable, carefully unwind the cable. Drop them all. Good job, Tim. As long as you don't bend them, we can now clean each strand independently and then rewind it back together. And this just ensures that we get the core of the cable really clean. Again, you know, if you have more time, you don't have to maybe take it apart. But I would rather spend the time to clean it really well than to forge weld it all together and find that you have a crack in it. Not to say you won't, but just a better chance. So now the next process is I'm gonna take one of these strands and then we're gonna run it out to some muriatic acid. This is really dangerous, so I'm gonna wear a respirator, and yeah, viewer discretion advised on this one. So these are all the parts here cleaned. You can look how nice they are. This is the actual core of the cable, and I'm just happy to see that there's no dirt and grunge on it at this point. So now I'm gonna try to fiddle my way through re-wrapping this thing. So after 400 hours of looking like a retard, putting a piece of cable together, there you go, it's back together. And now we're gonna jump into TIG welding this side up, putting some good twist on it, and TIG welding this, and then we can actually get into the forge welding. All right, got this welded up here. So that's 2 pieces of cable. So now we're gonna let this cool off, and then I'm gonna let Martin take this thing and start machining our flashlight out of it. It's gonna be a long process, but hopefully it's gonna be, no, it's gonna be awesome. Right, Martin? All right, here we go. Woo! So Martin's dubbed me to be the bearer of bad news here. This is our piece. He's got it machined down to the OD, which is about 1 1/8. And we're just starting to carve out our length in this way, and he's just been machining the front here. I guess we machined into it, there's a cavity, a reset, some kind of hole, and it goes out, which is super disappointing. So what we're gonna try to do is use this as the back, and as this flashlight develops, in the sense that you'll be able to see what's going on, I'm hoping that we're gonna be able to cut that out with the process of it. Otherwise, we're gonna have to restart. And then we're gonna just get our length out here now, get rid of all that forged texture and junk in there, so we got a bare, clean piece to work with. So that's unfortunate, but that's what's going on. More drama at the blacksmith shop today, folks. All right, we'll jump back to getting Martin cutting this side here. Martin, when are you gonna get on the camera? Why do I have to, why do I always have to be the guy that says, yeah, this isn't working out very good? It's your turn. You're up next. All right, let's go. New day, back at the shop. I don't know why, I'm so excited to get this flashlight done. I haven't given you the lowdown of what this flashlight's gonna look like, but I'm really excited about some of the things that are coming along. I will show you as soon as it makes most logical sense, which actually might be next scene, I don't know. Anyways, Martin's not in yet. I'm gonna try to get doing some thinking. I know, hard thing for me to do. Try to do that so that I can be a couple steps ahead of him on the machining, see this thing come to life. Here we go. Well, it's already going because this is like the middle of the video, but you know what I mean. Hey, do you want to see something cool? Well, it's not cool. That's a pun. Here, check it out. Look at this. There's no snow anywhere. So crazy. Back to work.
Hi guys, so today I'm alone in the shop because Tim had to leave and do something else. And before I just jump in, I thought I'll quickly explain to you guys what I'm going to do. So here is what I'm trying to build. This is the back side of the flashlight. This is the outside casing for the button, which is right here, which will trigger the actual button of the flashlight right there, which essentially is this piece. And all of that has to sit in a pretty small casing, which has a thread right there, and pretty thin walls, and is all made out of cable Damascus. This is what I'm going to use. Don't know how visible that is, but that's a small piece of the cable Damascus. So let's see how that goes.
Okay, so it's a big day today. Finally getting to the milling machine to do the facets on this thing. We're gonna make it into a pentagon. Martin's just behind me is setting up. Super excited about this. We've obviously got a lot of anxiety because if anything goes wrong, put a lot of work into it. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Okay, here we go.
Chuck it up and go.
Man, just chuck it up and go.
Something about it feels wrong.
It definitely feels like it needs D-blocks in it, hey? For this first pass to be able to grip it better.
Yeah, it should technically not matter.
Yeah, you can take as many passes as you want to. Now, are you worried about that indifference on the machine at all? Like, you're just gonna, do you want to roll it around to find a really good spot? Is there any better spot?
Excellent questions. Or self-level it by having two parallel sides. Question, do we have two parallel sides?
Do we, Martin? Do we?
I don't want to.
Let's just do it.
Okay, sure. I'm not nervous.
So Martin just took the first pass here. We're just looking at it and you can tell something's not quite right because this side was taken more off, so this side's higher than this side. We were anticipating a little bit, but we want to make sure we get this figured out before we keep going. So we're going to look at that and see what we can do about it. just finished it up. So pumped up. Let's see this thing. Let's pull it out, Martin. This is it. That went super good too. No issues at all with anything chattering or bumping. Oh, dude. Oh, man.
Yep, Pentagon was a good idea.
The front looks super crisp. Oh, that feels so sweet. Wow, we put so much drama into that, and that went like way better than I thought it was gonna go. This is it. Just starting the hand sanding now. Martin, how do you feel about this?
So excited.
New day here. So I'm just checking in on the hand sanding that Martin was doing yesterday. He just started into it. So obviously it's a pretty exciting stage. It's a beautiful day. It's cold today though. Don't know if you can see my breath. Wow, this looks so cool. I'm so excited to see how the next stage starts here. I'm not quite sure where Martin is, but I think I'm just going to quickly start hand sanding. I'm not a big hand sanding guy. He's the guy to do it. He's really good at it. But I thought maybe I'd just take a little bit and get going on it. So put my gloves on here. Oh, that's a brand new glove that has a huge tear in it. Forget that. Okay, try this pair. Hopefully it does a little better. Oh man, I just can't wait for summer. The cold starts to get to you after a while. Oh, this is a little bit of, what's going on here? It's a little bit of Windex, adds as sanding lubrication and degreaser at the same time. So just do that. Looks like this side, two sides are done here, so. Ooh. Okay, here we go. It's weird because Martin is like never late for work. He's always on time. It seems weird. Okay, this is way too cold. I'm getting some more jackets on. This is crazy. Oh man. Oh man. Whoa. Oh man, can't wait for this. Oh. All right. This is so weird. Where is Martin? He's never late. Okay, something's got to be wrong. I think I'm going to phone him, make sure everything's okay.
You reached my direct. I can't pick up my phone right now, so just leave a message after the tone. Thanks.
Hey, Martin, it's 10 a.m. Monday morning. Just wondering what's going on here. Give me a call. Appreciate that. Thanks. Bye.
Voicemail. Gonna try this guy again. Yeah, hey Martin, it's Tim. Just making sure everything's okay. Appreciate a call if you could. Thanks. Bye. Martin, it's Tim calling you. Hey Martin, it's Tim. Martin, where are you? It's freezing cold in here, man.
Oh, hi Tim.
Oh, Martin, I've been trying to get a hold of you all morning.
Yeah,
Is everything okay? Where are you? It's like super late.
I am at home. No, yeah, I'm so sorry. I feel sick today.
Oh, you're not feeling good. No.
Yeah, no, it's my throat is scratchy. I don't think I'll make it.
Oh, wow. That cough does sound bad. Is that a fever you got going on there?
Yeah, maybe a fever. I don't know.
Shoot, yeah, I was really hoping that we could, have you hand sanding here. Try to get this video out before, we get to March or something. That would be a long time. But yeah, no. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, you sound bad. Just rest and take it easy. I don't want you coming in a cold shop and stuff because that might just get you worse, and I don't want to get sick. So, Yeah, just take it easy, and then when you're better, we'll pick this up. Okay.
Yeah, I'll see you then.
Okay, sounds good. Bye.
Bye.
Man, that is so weird. Martin's sick. He was feeling really good yesterday. Man. Okay, wow, what a huge moment this is. The flashlight is polished up to 600 grit, and now I'm gonna dip it in some ferric chloride to etch it, and this is where we get to see the pattern of the cable come out. Tons of anxiety for both, like, is it gonna look amazing, or, oh, is this gonna look stupid? We're gonna find out in the next little bit here. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. I'm not super happy on how this is turning out. You can see the texture of the pattern, but you can't see the contrast. So we're just gonna fiddle with this, and I'll update you what's coming on, and we got something to tell you about. Oh, perfect. I can feel the texture on it. I like that. I think that's gonna be super cool. Wow, that's so cool. You can totally see like all the raised lines. Dude, I wanna just keep going. Like how deep can we make that texture? Okay, so super pumped up right now. I don't know if it's lack of sleep and coffee, but I am on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best, 24 right now, guys. This is insane. So hang on, I'll put my gloves on. So I spent a lot of time last night at home trying to etch the body of the flashlight to really get the contrast how I wanted it. The short story is, it didn't work. So if you would look at it now, I know it will be pretty much impossible for you to see. You can clearly see the definition of where all the little, I'm gonna call them scales are on the flashlight. And it's quite like a metallic, subtle look, which actually I have fallen in love with it. Like I think it's an amazing finish because it's like such low contrast Damascus steel. It's kind of subtle and I like that. But the thing is that it feels amazing. It's like this satin light texture finish, but it's smooth. It's really hard to describe. I wish you could feel it. So anyways, I was like, oh, but I still want it more contrasty. So this is the exciting part. This is what we're gonna do, is I've got some super blue gun bluing. We're gonna darken this thing 100%, and then I bought some super fine sandpaper, and then we're gonna come back in and highlight all the ridges, which is like between the scales. So they're gonna go silver and the scales are gonna be black, and I think it's gonna just crazy pop. I'm super, super excited about how this is gonna look. Oh, it's like clear. I thought it'd be like blue. Is that a safe assumption? Oh, okay, good job, Tim. Okay guys, here we go. Going on. Okay, sweet. Oh, uh-oh, that looks like a fingerprint. Uh-oh. Wow, that is insane. That is black right away. Wowzer. I'm just gonna keep working it here, I guess, and make it really black. Okay, I'm gonna do the back side now. And then I'm gonna turn it around. Get the front. Even the sand, just this paper towel is even enough to start highlighting the ridges enough that you can start to see the pattern. It's so fine, it's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna sign off with the gun blue. This looks so cool though. I actually really like this finish, just period. Like, that looks amazing. Wouldn't it be funny if I just grabbed the paper towel, this thing just fell off the table and hit the concrete floor? So this is 2000 grit. Just gonna go slow and fill it out here. This is awesome. This is exactly what I wanted it to look like. So insane. All right, let's keep going. Okay, so I'm just finishing up here the hand sanding. making sure it's good. Come on, look at that thing. That is insanity. The front and the back looks super cool because you can see all the texture, especially the front with the 2 layers. That's exactly what we wanted with that reset, just to really show that the pattern runs all the way through and just to get that feeling. So it's gonna be really interesting to see when we put this in there, you know, what it's all gonna look like. But super happy Tim right now. Okay, here it is. We're down to the final assembly. All the parts are made and etched. So finally I can show you how this is all gonna work. I just couldn't find a time where it made sense, where I thought I'd lose you because like this part, that part, da 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 da. So anyways, this is the order of how all the parts go except for battery right here. I have to make a brass part up. You'll see what that is. And then the set screw, that brass one on the back, we might have just lost it. Super frustrating, but nevertheless, let's get assembling this thing and get it together. Again, the etched parts, really hoping that you can see them really clear. This is probably one of my all-time favorite finishes. It's just unreal. So this is the button part here. So I'm just gonna start jumping into getting it put together. The challenge of the light was that I didn't want any seams across the top. Like typically that's how you screw a flashlight together. I really wanted to showcase this Damascus steel pattern. We had to just spend a lot of time figuring out the process of how this was all gonna work. Okay, we got it. You won't be disappointed when you see this. Sweet. Okay, so that's the button side of things. Now we're gonna start assembling the next part, and I have to make some brass bushing up. I'll show you what's going on with that in a minute, but I'm gonna start now. Start with this O-ring here. See how this all works out for us, I guess. What's happened is the O-ring has gotten behind the lens. Contact cement could work. Okay, so we got some crazy glue that just magically appeared here, AKA Tim went to town. He's back. And this is again the trouble of building this flashlight without any seams on it. It's really, really hard to assemble. So what I'm gonna do with this part here, which is the reflector and the LED, actually they're 2 separate pieces, and because they gotta slide in, I'm gonna just put a little dab of crazy glue on this, just so it stays as one assembly, or at least that's the hope at this point. And this stuff's like, it's like welding. It's awesome. It's crazy. Just making sure it's dry. Just gonna give it another 30 seconds. Oh, guys, how did we lose that set screw? I was so bummed out about that. Wow, okay, that's it. I won't go into all the details of it, but basically, if we would drop the battery in now, it would be quite loose. So this is what I've conjured up. This is 6/1000ths of an inch brass shims. It's coiled up right now, and theoretically, if everything goes as planned, we're gonna push this in, it's gonna uncoil, kind of like tension up as a spring, and then it should be tight enough that it holds the battery like exactly where it needs to be. So I'm gonna try to assemble this now, and hopefully this doesn't end in anything like extremely terrible. Got the brass shims started in there, and now I'm gonna slide off the zip tie. Okay, I guess I should check the battery fits, right? All right, here we go. Let's see if the battery fits in. Oh man. Okay, so we just need the set screw, and then this thing is done. Oh man, so theoretically if I hit that button, it should turn on. But we're gonna wait for the set screw. Are we? Are we gonna wait? It's taking everything in me right now to not hit the button to see if this works. So is this the time when I'm supposed to say, okay, this is at the end of the video, would you please consider subscribing? Okay, wait, I'm actually in a moral dilemma right now. Do I wait and just have it all done and then see if it's gonna work? Yes, I'm gonna wait. We're gonna make the set screw, and then I'm gonna hit it, and I hope it works, because if it doesn't work, I'm gonna just cry my eyes out. Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, so we're just putting the set screw in here now. This should hopefully be the last part. I wish that you could see the finish on this piece in person. I mean, I just can't get over it. It's one of my favorite finishes now. Looks so good, this flat black. It feels so good. Love it. So before we turn this thing on for the first time, I want to thank you for watching. And, you know, Martin and I really sent it on this project. I don't know how it was perceived in the video, but we went all the way, and hopefully you enjoy that. We can earn a subscriber. That would be great. Make sure to give some appreciation to Martin, who just sent it with the machine on this project, in the comments. Look at that. That's just insanity. It looks so good. I'm going to do my best job on the next couple shots to show you the close-up of what this thing looks like, because it is unbelievable. And now we are going to see if this thing works. Here we go. This is the first time ever. Oh no, you gotta be kidding me. It doesn't work.
Is the battery full?
Oh, what the biggest letdown ever. Come on. No. Oh, I couldn't create this drama if I tried. Oh, you're kidding me after that soap story of please subscribe and how far we've sent this project. Oh man, no. All right, we got some troubleshooting to do here, folks. This has turned into a gong show now. We're just gonna do some quick testing here. I'm not quite sure what's going on exactly. Hoping that the problem lies in the switch part, which I haven't been able to source exactly what's going on. So we're just going to hook this up to battery. Yeah, let's give it a go.
How bright is it?
It's about as bright as it was before we hooked the battery up. I'm just hoping that I was actually sitting on like sticks here. Oh my goodness. Oh, does this have to be on camera? Do people have to see me look like a retard for the rest of my life? Let's try something. Hook these up. Oh, did my multimeter just die?
Is it a normal thing?
No, that's not supposed to be happening. What is going on? So then, is this what? Wait, there's 3 ends. This is our problem. Hang on, this wire is more than one wire on here. Oh, just screw that whole wire. I'm done with that. When you're testing, it's got enough problems in it that you got to test your testing. You know you're an electrician at heart. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, this could be it. Hoping so like crazy. This is it. Going to the ending. So I want to say, I feel like I've said it a couple times, maybe you haven't seen that, but thank you for watching. Appreciate sticking it out to the end. Or if you skipped ahead, I appreciate you watching this. And please, check out our shirts. Support us that way too. All right guys, here we go. This is what I'm supposed to like. Timothy D Company Black. Okay, you know what? Let's just see if this light works, okay? I just want to know. Okay, the light works in the sense that it's on. Does it turn off? Something's not right. We're going to the ending. This time for reals. No jokes. How many times can you say subscribe and watch and then fail and have to eat your words again and again and again? Okay, this should be it. This is it, for reals. You know what?
So please subscribe.
I am not saying that one more time. I'm not saying subscribe. Go check out the shirts. Thanks for watching. I am too wound up right now with this project. You know what? I guess the only thing I feel like saying right now is thank you for watching. Nobody's gonna subscribe to this clown face craziness. This is a beautiful object though, I gotta say. All joking aside. All right, did it work? Folks, tell me it worked. I think it worked! Oh! Thanks for watching, guys. Always appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the video. It was a fun build for us. And would love it if you would subscribe to the channel. Check out the shirts. Links are down below. I think we'll see you in the next one here. Whew. Martin, I don't think I'm going to be able to come in tomorrow. I think I got a sore throat.